Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. My name is Naz. This is my channel, the King of Hidden Gems. I try to bring to your attention fragrances are usually very good value for money. They smell good. They're usually on the radar. Not many people talk about them. I think at least you should do your research. Try them for yourself and see if they're any good to you. So in this video I have an update for you, and this is the update for the brand Courreges or Courrege. It's a French designer brand from Paris, and the main specialty is a designer clothing, but they have few fragrances, few perfumes in their lineup, not many. And I reviewed and unboxed and reviewed a couple of their fragrances, and so far they've been very impressive, especially for the price. So this beauty is called Courreges Homme Ocean Wild or Wild Ocean. So this is Courgeous or Courgeous Homme, and this is Wild Ocean. Is 100 ml Eau de Toilette. If you can find it in United Kingdom, it's hard to find. I'm not sure what's going on. It came out in 2019, and the perfumer for it is quite a well-known perfumer. His name is Boniest Loposa. He's been around for a long time, although he's not one of those superstars, but he's quite well known in the perfume community. So that's why when I smelled it first, I thought it must be somebody with experience and know how to do this fragrance, because it's very well constructed, very put together, very well put together. It's very well blended. It's just basically when you smell it, you smell quality. So it's classified as aromatic fougere and watery fragrance, and I'm telling you, this is super watery. So this is very aquatic, very watery, very aquatic, salty, oceanic, seaside, sea breezy. Aromatic fougere to some extent is correct, because it gives you that fougere feel, but it's not a classical fougere. Okay, so it's mainly oceanic and watery and aquatic, rather than fougere, which is quite green. Although it's got a little bit of greenness in here as well, but not too much. So the note breakdown is very minimalistic and basically doesn't exist. It says marine notes, ambroxan, sand accord, whatever that means. But what I smell definitely aromatic, and that is from the lavender. And the lavender in here is beautiful. It's very well done, it's very well blended, it's very well balanced with everything else. And in the base, I smell definitely ambroxan, but definitely cedar. I smell cedar, I smell maybe a hint of sandalwood as well. So when it opens up super bright, super happy, and definitely I smell some minimum of bergamot, if not bergamot and lemon together, to give it that lift, to open it up, to give it that brightness in the beginning. So it's a little bit of citrusy feel in the beginning, but it's not too big. The citrus is just there to brighten up things. Okay, so I would say maybe a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of bergamot, and maybe a little bit of lemon. And then after that, it just basically goes to this mode of wateriness, and this is one of the most watery fragrances you ever smell. It's so watery. Water and more water, aquatic and more aquatic, salty and more salty. Although the salt is not huge in here, I had fragrances before that the salt are much bigger, but here is very well blended and well balanced with everything else. So the salt is quite noticeable, but it's not huge. And then aromaticness will come up. The aromaticness, as I said, is mainly come from the lavender, and the lavender in here, to die for, is gorgeous. It's very naturally smelling. The ambroxan mainly is a supportive role in the background. If you dig your nose to it, you can smell it, but if you just put it on, you won't notice the ambroxan that much, because it's mainly for the supportive role, for the base to lift everything and carry everything. And by the way, this beauty is a very good performer, because for a fresh fragrance, especially for aquatic, and for price and for Eau de Toilette, performs superbly well. On my skin, easily went over 6 to 7 hours. On t-shirt, it goes easily over 8 to 9 hours. The next day I could still smell it on my t-shirt. So it's very, very long lasting, especially for the price for Eau de Toilette, for a fresh fragrance. So for that, is a very, very good performer. In terms of projection, I had an arm length of projection for around 2 hours or so, and after that it will slowly subside, but you have a good bubble, good cloud, and a good trail. If you go up to 10 sprays of it, I put 10 sprays of it, and that was ample enough for me to smell it all day. So it's very, very good performer. If you want to go outside and people smell you from the other side of the road, probably you need to go a little bit more, okay? But overall, it's a very, very good performer, especially for a price, especially for Eau de Toilette, and especially for an aquatic fresh fragrance. Majority of aquatic fresh fragrances, they don't last that long. And this is one of the strengths of this fragrance, apart from this price of it, if you can find it. In Europe, you can find it much easier. In the United Kingdom, for some reason, it's very hard to find. You have to be patient, do your research, and see it comes up. And in other parts of the world, you have to do your research and see if it's available and how much it goes for. So yeah, aromatic for sure, watery. So this is very, very watery. This is oceanic, sea salty. This is like beach, coastal, very, very coastal feel to it. And the coastal in here is quite cold, and for that it gives you a fresh, you know, very refreshing feel, very refreshing, very cooling. Although it's not mentioned that in a note breakdown that mint in here, I'll get a little bit of mint in here because definitely it's got mentally minty feel to it as well. So a little bit of mint, little bit of menthol to give it that cooling effect, because this is definitely has cooling effect. When you put it on, it will just basically calm you down and cool you, and it gives you that nice relaxing feel, happy feel, bright feel, very, very bright and happy fragrance. Overall, highly, highly recommended. This is a gorgeous, you know, fragrance in a bottle if you like aquatic fragrances. So for aquatic fragrance, this is superbly done well, especially for a price. There are some aquatic fragrances out there that are very, very expensive and they smell very good, but this one for the price smells similar to those ones, similar to those very high-end niche fragrances. So for that is absolutely yes, yes, yes. I highly, highly recommend it. Although age-wise, I would say 25 and up to be in the safe side, because it's got that little bit of, you know, that seaweedy, sea salty feel to it. So that's why probably it's better for mature and nose rather than a very, very young person. Unless you like this kind of fragrances, it doesn't mean anything. For the occasion, this is definitely Swiss Army knife. You can dress it up, dress it down, special occasion, casual, evening, for, you know, daytime, you know, casual, special occasion, anything you want. Smells very, very good. Smells quite opulent for a fresh aquatic fragrance. And in terms of season, definitely warmer weather. This basically smells like holiday in a bottle. This is beach, holiday, happy times, happy hours. Go to the beach, no care whatsoever in the world, to just enjoy yourself and just relax and, you know, cool down and enjoy the holiday. This is holiday in a bottle. It smells superbly good. Although it doesn't have you know, feel of tropical feel to it, no, but it is a coastal, seasidey, beachy, oceanic, and sea watery, aquatic feel to it, definitely. So overall, this is to me no-brainer. For the price, I absolutely recommend it. I'm going to get a backup bottle for it. So usually I'm not a big fan of aquatic fragrances, but for some reason this one resonated with me superbly well. I just thoroughly enjoyed it for the last 2 days. I was just couldn't get enough of it. I was going topping up myself every few hours to just enjoy that beautiful opening as well. The opening of this fragrance is very, very, it's just mesmerizingly beautiful. The dry down is superbly good as well, but the combination of that you know, citrus, aromatic, watery, sea salty, woody, a little bit of ambery, little bit of greenness in here. Definitely some green aspect to it, but not too much. It's just basically the coloring is very, very correct here, as you can see, from very light color to the darker blue. This is prominently is blue rather than green. So aromatic fougere to some extent, but more like watery, aquatic, oceanic, sea salty, sea breezy, beachy, holiday, sandy beach feel to it, but on a cooler side because it's got that cooling effect to it as well. Okay guys, if you have it, if you know it, if you tried it, oh, by this way, if you're a lady and you like this kind of fragrances, you can easily wear it. Although it says Courreges Homme Wild Ocean, and that homme in French means men, but you can wear it if you like this kind of smell. There's nothing in here to give it that uber masculine. Anyway, all fragrances are unisex. It's just marketing. Don't fall for it. If you like a smell, wear it. If you don't like a smell, don't wear it. As simple as that. Everything else is just a BS. Okay guys, if you like what I do, if you find it useful, informative, valuable, or entertaining, don't forget to hit those buttons. This way help me, encourage me, motivate me to bring you fragrances like this in future that nobody else is talking about. They're amazing value for money, they smell great, and they are hidden gems. This one is a definite hidden gems, superbly done. I absolutely enjoyed it. If you are interested to purchase one of my own perfumes, I'm a perfumer myself. I make my own line of perfumes. They call the scent of Persia because the ingredients come from my country, Iran, Persia. We've been making perfumes for more than 5,000 years. We were the first civilization to make perfumes, so we know a few things about it, and I bring them here, mix them together to come up with 20 different perfumes. They're all different from each other, unique, artistic, very, very mysterious perfumes. They're like time capsule. They take you different places, different times. Ultra beast mode, 100% natural, amazing value for money, especially when you smell them. You smell highest quality for the price you can get. Okay guys, thank you very much. As always, I'll leave them in the link, and I'll see you later. Bye bye bye.